across from the 30 degrees is always the smallest side, and I just label that as x. Across from the 60 is the next biggest, and then across from the hypotenuse is the longest side. Does anyone remember what those ratios are for this deliciousness that's broken? The one across from the 60 is always whatever you got for the shortest leg times root 3. So this one is x root 3. Whatever the hypotenuse is just whatever you got across from the 30 and you double it. So if this was x, we just double it and we say 2x. So let's practice that, y'all. Let's go put that into motion. Let's go look at this one right here. Do you agree across from my 30 is 2? Across from my 30 is like the shortest leg. And to get across from the 60, you just take that leg and you multiply it by root 3. Well, how am I going to say what 2 times root 3 is? Don't overthink it. 2 root 3, you got it. And then to get the hypotenuse, you guys, you take whatever is across from the 30 and you multiply it by 2. Yeah, whatever is across from my 30 was a 2. Multiply it by 2 and we get, you did it. It's faster than a SOHCAHTOA, but it's only faster if we do have this memorized, right? Okay. Let's jump down to this guy. Which leg did I give you here, the 30, 60, or the 90? I gave you the 90, and the 90 is always the 2x leg, right? So what I think helps the most is, all right, my 16 is the 2x leg. Then how would you solve for x? Divide by 2. What's 16 divided by 2? 8. All right, just because I wrote x is 8 doesn't mean that this x is 8, right? That when I say x is 8, I'm saying the thing across from the 30 is 8. The thing across from the 30, in this case, happens to be a y. You guys feel me on that? So I apologize that the variables don't really match up there, but we can handle it. Then across from the 60 is whatever you got from the shortest side times root 3. How do I say 8 times root 3? 8 root 3, people, and we're done. We don't need a calculator. We can do this. How about up here? Which leg did I give you here? I gave you the 60 leg. I gave you the 60 leg, and the 60 leg is my x root 3. So if I were you, I'd say, all right, my 5 root 3 is my x root 3 leg. Go get x by itself. How would I get x by itself? I heard someone say it. Did they say divide? Divide by root 3. Divide by root 3 was, wow. My x is going to be 5. When I say my x, I'm just saying the thing across from the 30 is going to be 5. The thing across from the 30 is here. So in this case, my y would be 5. Whatever's across from the 30, we double it to get my hypotenuse. What's double that 5? Done. One last 30, 60, 90. Let's take a peek at this guy. 30, 60, 90. Which leg did I give you? I gave you the 90 leg. I gave you the 2x leg. So I'd say, all right, 8 root 5 is my 2x leg. How would I get what my x leg is? I would divide by 2. Does anything simplify? What's 8 tooths? 4. We get 4 root 5 is my x leg. Well, again, when I say that x leg, I'm just saying what's across from my 30. Across from my 30, do you agree, is a y. Very inconvenient of that these variables did not match this whole time. To get my 60 leg, you always take that shortest leg and you multiply it by root 3. What's 4 root 5 times root 3 going to be? Anything under a root gets to be multiplied. What'd you get? 4 root 15. A little ugly, but it's fine. Who am I to say that's ugly? That is rude of me. Anyone have any strategies to help them remember that rule with this picture? Me as a kid, I was like, okay, the one with the 30 degrees has a root 3 on it. But unfortunately, the root 3 is not across from the 30 degree. So it's not a great rule, but something that helped me, okay? The other triangle that we got is a 45, 45, 90. Okay, on a 45, 45, 90, anyone remember what that triangle would be called if it's got 2 of the same angles? Yes. This would be isosceles. Isosceles triangles, if they've got the same base angles, they're going to have the same sides. And then does anyone remember what that hypotenuse is? X root. Yes, Mackenzie. How do you remember that? Okay, she's like, I have a memory. I don't have a memory. Here's the way that I kind of remember that. So this one up here had an X root 3 because it had a 30-degree angle. This one has an X root 2 because it has 2 equal legs and 2 equal angles. You feel me, people? You feel me? Okay, I like that. Here we go. 2 legs are the same. Hypotenuse is that leg times root 2. If my 2 legs have to be the same, is X root 3 root 2 or is Y 3 root 2? Y, thanks. My Y is going to be 3 root 2. In order to get that hypotenuse, you just have to multiply that leg times root 2. You guys, what's 3 root 2 times a root 2? Yeah, root 2 times root 2. 2 times 3. Beautiful. Let's do this one next. A or B is 2 root 2. B, I love a 45, 45, 91 with my legs just always match. To get the hypotenuse, you take that shortest leg and we multiply it by root 2. Take that leg and we multiply it by root 2. 2 root 2 times 2, root 2. My bad, so many 2s. What's that going to get me? 4, you got it, people. Okay. Okay, ooh. Which one are we doing first, lefty or righty? Lefty, Jules, thanks for that opinion. Here we go. Guys, which leg did I give you? I gave you the hypotenuse, which is the X root 2 leg, right? So what I think is helpful is, right, 2 root 6 is my X root 2 leg. Let's go get what is my X then? To get X by itself, wouldn't I divide by root 2? And you might be like, I don't know what to do here. I don't blame you. You guys, when things are both under the root, you can divide them. What is root 6 over root 2? Another way that you could think about that, is like this. Root 6 over root 2. You're allowed to think of it like that. What's 6 over 2? 3. So my answer would be 2 root 3, girl. And that is going to be my leg. And both my legs have to equal. Yeah, my 6 is my X root 2 leg. 6 is my X root 2 leg. How am I going to get just my leg? Divide by root 2. 6 over root 2. Am I allowed to have a 6 over root 2? Nah, what do we need to multiply by? Root 2 over root 2 would get me... Nice. 6 root 2 over 2, she said. What's 6 tooths, guys? 3. So I would get 3 root 2 for both of my legs, right? What's going to be? It's going to be... I'm going to remind us of these 30, 60, 90 rules up here. X root 3, 2x. 45, 45, 90 goes x root 2. Now, here's how we start. Everybody, we're going to start by getting the letters in alphabetical order. If this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, let's get A first. We're going to do A, B, C, then D. What's A going to be? 8, agreed. Then, what that says is we got to start this maze. We're going to start this maze. It's telling us where to go in. We're going to start right here, people. Boop. Then we got to go solve B. This is a 45, 45, 90. 8, what would B be? 8 root 2. And what that's saying is we're going on a little journey, and we're going to go to 8 root 2 right here. Boop. Then we got to go solve C. If this is a 30, 60, 90, and I gave you the 30 was a 5, C is across from the 60. If my 30 was a 5, what's across from my 60? 5 root 3, boom, boom. And what that's telling me is I got to go to 5 root 3 now on my maze. You guys, your goal is to get to the star. If we don't get to the star, we made a mistake.